Have you ever wondered what goes on behind the closed doors of government? We often trust that our leaders have our best interests at heart, but history has shown us that sometimes the truth is far stranger and occasionally more disturbing than we could ever imagine. Today, we're diving into some of the most shocking secrets that everyday Americans, journalists, and whistleblowers have uncovered about their own government. These aren't just theories. These are documented events that change how people view the powers that be. First up, let's talk about Project MKUltra. This sounds like something straight out of a spy movie, but it was a very real and very secret CIA program that started in the 1950s. The goal? To develop mind control techniques. The agency conducted often unethical experiments on human subjects, including unwitting American citizens. They used methods like hypnosis, sensory deprivation, and administering various substances to see if they could manipulate people's mental states and actions. The full extent of this program only came to light in the 1970s, thanks to investigations by the Church Committee in Congress. It was a chilling revelation that our own intelligence agency was willing to cross such serious ethical lines in the name of national security. Next, we have the Tuskegee Study. For 40 years, from 1932 to 1972, the U.S. Public Health Service conducted a study on hundreds of African American men in Tuskegee, Alabama, who had a serious illness. The men were told they were receiving free health care, but in reality, the researchers were simply observing the long-term effects of the disease without providing proper treatment. Even after a cure became widely available, the truth was finally exposed by a journalist named Jean Heller in 1972. The story caused a massive public outcry and led to major changes in U.S. law and regulations on clinical studies, establishing protections for human subjects in research. It's a dark chapter that serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of ethical oversight. Then there's the story of Operation Mockingbird. During the Cold War, the CIA allegedly recruited journalists and media outlets to become assets for the agency. The idea was to use the press to spread propaganda and gather intelligence. While the full scope of Mockingbird is still debated, congressional investigations in the 70s confirmed that the CIA had cultivated relationships with members of the press. This revelation shook the foundations of trust in an independent media. It raised serious questions about the line between journalism and intelligence work, and how much of what people were reading was genuine news versus carefully crafted messaging. Let's not forget COUNTERPOINT, or the Counterintelligence Program. This was an FBI operation from the 1950s to the 1970s aimed at surveilling, infiltrating, and disrupting domestic political organizations. Initially targeting communist groups, it expanded to include civil rights leaders, anti-war protesters, and other activist groups. The FBI used tactics like psychological warfare, planting false media stories, and creating conflict within these groups to discredit them. The program was a secret until 1971, when activists broke into an FBI office and leaked documents to the press. The discovery that the FBI was actively working to undermine American citizens exercising their right to protest was a profound shock to the nation. These stories show the incredible power of whistleblowers, journalists, and public inquiry. They remind us that transparency and accountability aren't just ideals, but necessities for a healthy democracy. Uncovering these truths, as difficult as they were, ultimately led to reforms and a more aware public. What do you think is the most shocking revelation? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into history's hidden stories. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video.